Grades. Okay, please. Thanks everyone. My name is Dmitry. So, imagine you wake up one day and you find yourself big, just like Tom Hanks in that movie. You look around, things look unusual, and your favorite teenage clothes do not fit anymore, and you suddenly realize that your whole life has changed entirely overnight. And this is something which happens to the business owners when their enterprise grows. Old rules and practices do not fit anymore, and major companies face major problems. When you started, you had only a few people near, and you shared objectives and could give the feedback to them directly by peer-to-peer collaboration. And most probably, you personally knew each of them very well. But now you have a bunch of people, and it is vital to direct their efforts to the way you need. So you need managers, maybe HR department, and most of all, you need rules. You need a transparent way to share the expectations with these people, to make the requirements clear to them, and to outline how they can professionally grow within your company. And here, you step on the ground of people management. And there are lots of techniques and tools there. For example, peer review, performance appraisal, 360-degree feedback, the grading system. And this latest one, for many companies, has become quite a formal but very accurate way to manage the personnel. I mean the grading system. In the recent past, if you wanted to implement that approach in your company, you had only two options. You could hire an expensive consultant and maybe buy some software they offer, if they had any, or you could use some manual spreadsheets. And here is where me and my team step in. We create a tool which is available for business and which gives them a flexible way to share the expectations, to create the performance plan for performance growth, to track changes specifically for every employee in your company, and even to build the reward system based on the information you will get from that. You can see this based on Ruby on Rails technology, and this is how you can create this set of criteria. You can assign different levels to them and weights in order to differentiate the meaning and value they have to your business. Then you should put the schedule in place, and you can run the regular assessment for employees in your company and analyze the results. The target audience are medium and large enterprises who want to establish good relationships with their personnel, and we think that companies will pay for their accounts based on the amount of people they have. We also think about white labeling model, and also some of criteria sets will be chargeable as well. As for the marketing strategy, we look into direct advertising and also some sort of piggybacking with HR consultants and agencies. Surely we have rivals here. Some of them are world-renowned companies with great reputation and experience and powerful methodology base. Others, like TribeHR for example, they utilize a different model of assessment. They are social-oriented, and sometimes they try to turn this whole process into fun. And also HR agencies try to promote the products they have. But we offer the tool which is simple. If you know what your demand is and you can express it in some sentences, you can start to use it. We first presented that idea to the technological investor in the mid-October last year. They demanded to roll out the pilot version very quickly so it could be used for their own internal assessment. We successfully did that, and now we are within the beta version development stage, and in October this year we are going to launch the public beta. After that, we need to focus on promotion, and this stage should be planned carefully. What we are looking for is smart money, so we need an investor with experience, maybe who promoted a similar product on another market. We are looking for networking with HR specialists and for some complementary products to integrate with. And that's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, and we are going to the questions. Marty?
Very well done. You mentioned it's a freemium model. Could you talk a little bit about what specific services you might sell and what the price point for those additional services could be?
Well, the first thing is relation to amount of employees in the company. So the more accounts you have, the more data we need to store into the system for analysis, and the more money a company will pay. So this is the core. Also, there are some other things, like, for example, ability to build the, based on the skills, the metrics for positions in your company. So you can define positions and map it to the skill set you created, actually. So that also can be chargeable. And also maybe some sort of analytics. And another thing is if we can somehow find HR consultant specialists with their methodology who would be interested in that, we could, they could actually create their skill sets and other stuff, let's say, and sell to companies via this service.
I think it's unlikely that you're going to find a large company to switch to this, because most of them will already have a system in place. More likely you'll find those smaller growing companies as your target market. And there the competition isn't other systems, it's doing nothing, it's the status quo. So describe me very quickly how you would articulate the value of this product to some small but growing company that doesn't have any system at all.
Well, if you're a business owner and you're interested in some process, you want to establish a good process, then you can use this, because the grading system itself is the classics of people management and of organizing the relationships in the company. And I think that should be the benefit, because it works in other places. For example, well, yeah, so it's an order, but not too formal. So I think people who want order, to have order in place, they should like it.
Just a quick comment. You guys should look at the startup market in the USA, because I've seen competitors somewhat that are actually doing grading of employees. So it's a couple of small startups coming up. Also, have you talked to businesses if they would adapt your service?
Well, this is what should be done. We had a couple of conversations, but this should be still, the customer base should be validated more carefully for that.
Definitely take a look at the market, because there's some competitors and you can get some good ideas, but I think this is a new trend that's coming out. So it's good.
Thank you.
Let's say one more time.